Wednesday morning, 6:30 a.m, travel day. I spent the very early hours in the morning making sure everything was ready in terms of food prep for the day, and then I got myself ready to go to a prayer meeting. As always, porridge was delicious, yummy and nutritious. Hey guys, what's up? If you're new around here, my name is Hannah Martin. Today is Wednesday and we're leaving for tour. So it is 7:30 in the morning and I'm that crazy person going to a prayer meeting because we went yesterday morning and it was so good. I know I talked about getting out of early morning routines, but I love a good morning and we don't have a late night tonight. And it's also snowing. It's literally snowing everywhere. Bizarre and magical at the same time. And then I've got to head to work for class. We are off to Sunderland this week for more Swan Lake shows. So the last week our church has been doing 7:30 prayer services every morning, and I managed to go to the Tuesday morning and the Wednesday morning ones. Even though it was quite early, it made me realise how much I've been missing my early mornings because I have been trying to sleep in more so that I can keep energy up for the shows. It also meant I could get into work a little bit earlier and do a proper warm-up with some progressing ballet technique. I only managed to get half of it done on this particular morning, but it was nice just to start feeling like I could do all my strengthening things again on top of doing some class work, as rehearsals aren't quite as intense because we're doing so many shows. I then got into class, and it's always a good idea to do class even though we weren't rehearsing or performing today, just so that I can keep my body ticking over. We then got on the coach and it was really snowing by this point. It's quite surprising because, it doesn't normally snow at this time in the year in the UK. But, UK weather is always unpredictable, let's be honest. I then had my lunch and I actually also ended up having my dinner on the coach because I got a little bit hungry. I also was starting to feel slightly under the weather, so I made sure I got a ginger shot in. Ginger shots are not my favourite, but I know that they do my body a whole lot of good. I also had some coconut water and a good nap. We got to Sunderland, but unfortunately there was literally no shops open by that time in the evening. Like, everything literally shuts at 6 p.m. So I had to have broccoli soup at the hotel, which I'm telling you wasn't the smartest of choices. Arrived here in Sunderland, it was quite a long, what do you call that thing? Coach. That shows you where we're at. Coach journey. Feeling quite tired because I got up quite early this morning. It was the right thing to do. The prayer meeting was amazing. I'm definitely feeling a bit exhausted now, so I'm going to get an early night. Opening night tomorrow, we have a stage rehearsal and then performance in the evening. I'm just going to plan tomorrow out just so that I know how much to push at different points in the day. I think I'm a bit dehydrated from the previous shows. I've been feeling that the last few days. Should have probably done something about it. I was trying to drink more water, but I don't know about you. When I get so busy in the day, especially when I'm dancing, I just forget I need water. I get to the end of the day and I realise I haven't drunk any water. And the reason I know that is because I take my bottle to work empty so it's not so heavy. And then I realise I've never filled it up. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, that's bad. So I'm going to be working on that. Watch this space. Just been watching some Bake Off. Finally had enough brain space to make like an Instagram post because things have been so busy. I just haven't had the time or energy to kind of sit down and write any thoughts out for the world. Sometimes you just need a bit of space. Getting ready for some shows. Let's go. I can't believe I'm going to be on stage at this time tomorrow night. Wow, that is a crazy thought. I'm going to get some sleep. So Thursday came around nice and quick. I literally felt so chill on this particular morning. I don't normally feel that chill on opening night, but I felt like I was kind of on holiday, so I had to kind of snap out of it. The breakfast was very basic, your basic needs. They had, all the pastries, breads, croissants. They even had some pancakes. They also had Nutella spread. I find that lots of places don't actually have Nutella spread. So that was a bonus. I did order 2 bowls of porridge. I did consume both of these bowls, even though I only really film one bowl. I do have both of them always. I then spent a good amount of time with Jesus in the morning to get my head in the game for the day. As company class was a little bit later, we started at 11:45 today. so it gave us all a nice bit of time to sleep in. I love doing company class on stage. There's something about the bigness and the openness of the stage. Morning everyone, just finished class, about to head to Marks and Spencer's to grab some food. Last night, I'm not gonna lie, that broccoli soup wasn't necessarily my favourite thing in the world, so we're gonna go to M&S and get some real food.
Hello.
Oh yes, we're vlogging.
Hello,
back to the vlog. Sunderland.
We're in the wonderful city of Sunderland now. It was quite hard, so
Lots of positives, everyone.
only positivity.
I just moaned about broccoli soup, so.
Oh yeah, I didn't experience the broccoli soup.
For lunch, I had this bang bang chicken rice noodle dish from Marks and Spencer's and a yogurt with some granola that I'd taken from breakfast. Gotta be honest, I don't think it completely agreed with my tummy, so I tried to switch it up a bit the next day and go with something I was a little bit more used to. The stage rehearsal was quite chill. I think everyone was quite tired, but we did a full run, and then I had some dinner, which was like a little bit of salad with peanut butter on toast with banana. I'm finding that I need my veggies as well as my carbs, so I'm trying to get in as much as possible. And then at the end of the day, I had an ice bath for my ankles. So I'm just sitting here in the ice bath. Show went pretty well. 7 o'clock. I've got a double show day tomorrow, my busiest day on this tour. It's quite a short tour, this one. We just got tomorrow and then one show on Saturday. Yeah, just a few things that are worrying me, concerning me slightly, and to focus on the positive. Friday morning knocked around, it was a double show day, and I have to say the porridge presentation wasn't so much on point on this particular day, but we move. As always, spent some time with Jesus in the morning before heading to the company class. I have to say, I think this was one of my better classes of the week. Sometimes I find that company class goes really well, and other times I don't know, I get into a bit of a funk. I don't know if that is the same with other people. I just went through some stuff for the signets that I was going to perform later that evening before heading to make my lunch. I bought all the ingredients I needed from Marks and Spencer's, got boiled eggs from breakfast to make my normal lunch, which was just much better for my stomach. And then we had the show in the afternoon before having some dinner, which again was kind of a mashup with a little bit of salad and then one piece of bread. We've done a show already, which I haven't talked to you guys today. It's not because I don't love you. Things have been busy. My brain has been a bit full, but they can talk for me.
So yeah, we did a solid performance earlier, and now we're on to the next one. It's the evening show on Friday night.
I feel like this is everything I've just said, but yeah.
That's all I've got to say, sorry.
What are you dancing in the show then?
I'm dancing Lady in Waiting, which is a big role, like major role.
We are first cast Lady in Waiting.
Lady in Waiting.
When I saw that, I cried.
Oh no, honestly, it's quite a signet. We're both signets actually. We've got a Neapolitan over here and Kardashian here. So.
She was a Neapolitan this afternoon, so yeah. I'm just following in your footsteps. What can I say?
It's the first day because I was sick. It feels good to be back with everybody.
We missed her.
And the hair wrap, which is really my favorite hairstyle.
We look like dinner ladies.
I feel like sometimes my hair is a bit fluffy, so it's like fun to navigate.
You always get yours so flat.
Usually wrap
Hair tutorial with Reagan.
Pin it and then I fan it out. You're welcome.
We will see you at the middle end. Who knows? Say hi.
Hi.
So this is where I come when I get my wig put on for Newport and get it taken off. Put all the pins and stuff here. I've got to get ready for swans now. The signets set full. That stuff that you take off the blue is like... No. I mean, it's all part of the experience, right?
A little bit stingy.
I'm still here. It's 11. I need to get myself back. Tired tonight. Having an emotional one. Yeah, this is the glue from Neapolitan, so if you're wondering whether I've suddenly grown sideburns, no. Getting in my head a little bit right now. I want it to be better.
And everyone, thanks for today. Stage door will be closing in 15 minutes. That's stage door closing in 15. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is my cue to get out this building. So it's the last day. Wow, it's very sunny. It is the last day here in Sunderland. I was going to say Salford, that's where we were last week. We're in Plymouth next week, so guys, I don't know if these vlogs are getting repetitive, so if they are, please let me know. I will see what I can do to change it up a bit. And it is time, as you know, last day of tour, hotel room review. Next year, I'm gonna have to book different hotels so that we have like a little bit of a different vibe to the videos. Otherwise, it's just gonna be the same hotels over and over again. I've had this like nice little chaise lounge sofa, kind of just chill out on here, which is quite nice. I never did. There was the option. The only thing is that I think this is like an adjoining room. It was quite noisy yesterday morning in there. I was like, wow, is someone in my room? No, there's just people in there. Anyhow, this bed was so comfortable. The most comfortable bed I've had on tour so far. I always like this kind of simple, kind of modern decor. It was quite noisy when I had the heating on, so I couldn't really have the heating on too much because it would keep me up at night. We had a nice full length mirror. As I say, it's nice to have like a full length mirror to like check the outfits in the morning. This is good for doing makeup. Not that I used it, but I like the option. TV, we have a nice little bit of sun coming through the curtains, and the curtains do close all the way, which we like. We're establishing things we like and things we don't like. No mini fridge, okay? We've established the mini fridge is an important feature, and there was no mini fridge. Definitely get it a mark off for that. The bathroom is very basic, but the bath is nice and deep, runs really, really fast, which is helpful when you're tired. Another nice amount of mirror space in here. So overall, pretty generic, pretty basic, but the bed, super, super comfortable, more comfortable than the last one. So I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10 because it was pretty good. Just a little bit of noise next door and no mini fridge. Now I need to get to the theatre. We've only got one show today, which is like a big change. Like normally we have one show on Friday and then 2 shows on Saturday and the last day. We just have one show to get through. I'm just doing Swans and Shardash today. Yeah, gotta get to class. Let's get this show on the road. On this particular day, I wasn't feeling my absolute best. I don't know, again, just tiredness plays such an important role whenever I'm not feeling at my maximum, so I think that was probably most of it. I was practicing some pirouettes. They are coming back. This is my surgery ankle. There's still lots of work to do, and actually Reagan was helping me and giving me some pointers for my jumps because I'm really trying to improve them, because I realised I had so much time off from them and I really want them to be better than they were before surgery. So this is something I'm currently working on. It's definitely still a work in progress. We then had the show before heading back to Birmingham in the evening. It was a very long journey back, maybe about 4 hours, but we made it home. Is it 11 PM? Yes. Is it cold in here? Yes. Am I eating a whole head of broccoli that I just cooked? I waited for it to cook. And I waited for it to cook. Yes. This is what I miss most being on tour. Hey guys, if you haven't had roasted broccoli, you haven't lived. There's just nothing like it with a good bit of salt. This is everything. I was like, can I wait till tomorrow? No. I guess that was Sunderland. If you guys are new around here, make sure to click the subscribe. I can't get my words out, it's a broccoli. Click the subscribe button. And if you made it to the end of this vlog, make sure to comment this emoji. I really don't know how this vlog has turned out. I don't feel like I've, again, vlogged brilliantly. I will see you all next time in Plymouth. Tomorrow's a day off. Monday we're back in work, and then Tuesday we're off to Plymouth. So